know, in the last 12 months, our seaside paradise has been torn by gang warfare. Only one man could have put a stop to the violence. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you John Patron.
Today is a day of reason, a day of sanity, a day of peace. The long nightmare of gang violence which has kept our doors locked and barred from dusk till dawn has ended. Today, we can all return to the sunlight. After weeks of intense anger and heated discussion, after weeks of high emotion, these young leaders and I have announced the end to the shooting wars which have painted our streets with the blood of innocence.
Cruz, you with us?
Is he the man or what?
Yeah, almost too good to be true. Look, you can check out his speech tonight on the news. For now, why don't you watch the crowd?
Today, the rollers and the VCs fight no more. Now, allow me to answer your first question before it is even asked. Why will this treaty last when others have not? Because this treaty was not handed down from police headquarters or City Hall. No, this treaty, this peace, was offered up from the streets. These young leaders have hammered out their own accord. They have traded. They have sacrificed.
PP wants shots fired. Roll an ambulance to Pacific Park and have the cruiser seal off a 3-block radius. Cruz, first aid!
You came from up there!
Granger, Strickland, report!
You got nothing, Lieutenant. Zero.
Sam, which one of your shit pulled the trigger on our man? Your man? The front wasn't nobody's man. You set this up. Come on, guys. Come on. Back off. Break it up. You set this up. Back off. You back
sure nobody else gets shot here today. All right, come on, now just take it and go. Just take it and go. Everybody out, now!
Trip, I'm gonna see you.
That was no pulse. You did your best, man.
Sir? Sir, please. Would you hurry, Mr. Plana?
I'd like to notify John's wife before she turns on the television.
Did you know who fired the shot?
Well, he had more enemies than he did friends. And he had a lot of friends. John spent 10 years speaking out against the evils of the city. And what better way to ensure an early death?
Well, you don't seem too broken up about it.
We all die. The work goes on.
You being his second in command, it's only natural that you would step into his shoes.
Oh, don't tell me. That makes me a man with the motive, right? Good day, officers. Why would anybody do this? John Patron was a hero. And he got what heroes get.
Hey, man, he spoke for the barrio, for the farm workers, for the illegals, for me, when no one else could. Why don't you show some respect?
Sorry. Voila. Mistake number one. .30-06. What does that tell you?
Our shooter likes to hunt.
And he's no gangbanger. They go for handguns and assault weapons.
Hey, I wrote a ticket before the speech for a beige pickup truck with a gun rack.
Wait a minute, I saw that truck from the rooftop, leaving the scene.
In a hurry?
No, slowly, like nothing was wrong.
Here it is.
Run the ticket.
I never saw the no parking notice.
It was today only for the press conference. Did you restore this?
From the rubber up.
You mind?
No. It's 47 Indian. So what, you guys want me to pay this fine right now or something?
Why were you at the press conference?
Are you kidding? This gang war's been hell on my business. I wanted to see that truce with my own eyes.
Innocent spectator, huh?
I guess. When I noticed the ticket, I figured I better move my truck before I got towed. By the time I got back, all hell had broken loose.
So you missed the whole thing?
Yeah, can you believe it? Did you guys catch that guy yet?
Well, that's sort of why we're here. Can anybody confirm your story, Mr. Best?
Sorry, I was all alone. Look, other than that, I do something wrong?
Why'd you have to be such a butthead? It's called questioning a murder suspect. Oh, he's no killer. You're wrong. You see his tattoo? The eagle? So he's an ex-biker. Ex-soldier. I've seen it before. It's Special Forces Gulf War. You want to bet he was a sniper? Oh, you just want someone to swing for your hero Patron and you'll take anyone. It's not true. Yeah? You better be sure.
Father Crane, you're my best hope. This neighborhood's like a powder keg. Gangs, they listen to you.
Only when it serves them.
My own brass, they want a gang scapegoat for this murder. But to me, that doesn't make any sense.
Why? There were plenty on both sides who hated Patron's peace treaty.
In that case, why don't you give me their names?
Not from me, TC. You know better.
Father, a good man is dead.
A man, anyway.
What?
John Patron could be very effective, but his tactics left a lot to be desired.
I thought everybody loved this guy.
Obviously not everybody.
You know who killed him, don't you?
Now that was a fine piece of police work.
He'll talk when he's ready. If I subpoena him, he'll just claim a priest's confidentiality.
Oh, God, how quaint. People still go to confession?
You should try it sometime.
I'd be a week in the box. Maybe 2.
What are you doing here, Susan?
Just making my usual rounds.
Your rounds are becoming more frequent. I thought we had enough pressure on us, but now I guess IA wants to get in the game.
Not at all. To tell the truth, there were no tears downtown over this murder.
I'll get out of here.
Well, none of us are going to claim credit for killing Patron, but some of us wish we could.
I thought this guy had a clean rep.
Keep investigating. You might learn something.
Like what?
Your case, Lieutenant.
I ordered ordered extra flak gear for tonight. TC expects a range war between the VCs and the rollers. I canceled all leads, doubled all shifts. It's just too quiet out there. Funny, quiet used to be a good thing. What the hell? Oh my God, is that Bobby? Come on. Some kind of warning?
I think it's an announcement. A marquee.
From whom?
Cannon Boy.
Cannon Boy? Who the hell is Cannon Boy?
Ta-da! Pallet system's excellent.
Yeah, but we better get going. You almost hit those cops.
Almost. You mean I missed them?
Oh, Stuart, they're coming. Let's go.
I gotta work on my targeting.
Stuart.
Yo, Eddie. Listen, man. We gotta know, you guys planning a party tonight?
No more than any other night.
You think John Patron wanted a bloodbath in his honor?
He made sure we could defend ourselves.
What? What do you mean, made sure?
The man armed us up to make sure we could stand up against the brothers.
John Patron gave you weapons?
Nobody gives anybody weapons, man.
You're lying.
Yeah, whatever. The man protected his homeboys, got cash for his kitchens and his clinics, all at the same time.
Easy. Easy. Breathe. Breathe. Look, man, maybe TC was right about this guy.
Miranda.
Man, I gotta go. We're questioning you. Do you want us to search you also?
I ain't even do nothing. You know, you owe me a favor for when I let you walk on that liquor store. Is your set going to war tonight?
Damn straight. Somebody gonna pay for Patron. Patron is Latina. Why would the rollers kill brown on brown?
Brown on green, more like it.
So what you're saying is somebody paid for it? You better answer the question unless your pockets are 100% perfectly clean.
Look, if you was the rollers and you knew all our money came from dealing rock for Patron, wouldn't you cut the pipeline?
He was a drug dealer, too?
Yo, keep it down.
Man, can't believe this.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I know you looked up to him.
Get over it, Cruz.
Oh, gee, you're sensitive.
We busted tail all day and went backwards. Unless you managed to track down my parking ticket.
Well, we did, but it didn't pan out.
Really? Well, I cross-checked Bruce Best for firearm permits, and, well, guess what kind of rifle he bought last May? A 30-06?
I think it's supposed to be Russ. Corey thinks it's Bobby.
It's Bobby. Kid never met Granger.
So you agree it's Cannon Boy?
No question. What a time for him to surface.
Well, I'm sure it's intentional. I mean, if he watches the news, he can see that we're spread thin.
Who is this kid anyway?
Oh, he first showed up last summer as a public nuisance. You were working homicide. He built some kind of cannon, shot potatoes.
And coconuts, sand watermelons.
And now people?
God only knows.
God and Cannon Boy.
Attention all units, possible gang activity, Centinela and West Lawn.
They didn't waste much time.
Ain't gonna happen, boys.
Weapons out! Now! Freeze! Drop your weapons. Keep your hands where I can see them. We should open up a store, Eddie.
Go ahead and book me, man. Do you really guess how many cars we have out tonight? The city's on fire, baby. And it's your fault, man. Because you let John Patron die right in front of you, man. Some cop.
Hey. Your partner got better looking.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, why don't you take it?
Mr. Best, did you purchase a 30-06 last May at Bowers?
Sure did. It's a real beaut.
Can we see the weapon, please?
I'd love to show her to you, but I can't. She was stolen.
Stolen?
Yeah. Last month, someone broke into my pickup, stole a gun, some other stuff.
Did you report it to the police?
Let me ask you a question. Was John Petrone shot with a 30-06?
Once again, did you report the weapon stolen?
Carol,
Yeah?
could you find my copy of the police report for my truck break-in?
Sure. Did you guys find anything?
Yeah, well, sometimes we get lucky.
I'll go get the report.
Thanks, honey.
Reported or not, you're still gonna have to come down to the station with us for some questioning.
Jamie, you really think this is necessary?
It's okay. I'm happy to come down. Just, one favor, though. Carol's still a little fragile just now. We lost our only daughter last spring.
I'm sorry.
May I tell her I'm going down to identify someone else? I just don't want her thinking I'm under suspicion.
Works for me.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I promise not to wring his neck.
I am worried. Russ said you had it in for this guy.
That's not true.
Well, I wasn't a fan of Patron, so let me do the questioning.
No, he's mine. But if it makes you feel better, you can stand here and watch. If I get out of control, you can come stop me. Your name is Bruce John Best.
I can save you a lot of time, officer.
Excuse me?
I'm not going to tell you whether I killed John Petrone. That is what you want to know, right?
Are you going to deny that you killed him?
I have no criminal record. I think of myself as a moral, ethical man.
Answer the question.
Do you believe that some killings are justified?
No.
Ever shot someone to save a fellow officer?
Mr. Best, I was told you came in to cooperate. Why the games?
Games? My life is in play here. You guys think I killed that bastard.
Why do you use that term for him?
Obviously, you didn't know John Petrone.
Did you?
I thought you knew. We go back a long way, and I think the man who shot him deserves a medal.
So you didn't kill him?
Let's look at this another way. Society sets a price on murder. For a first timer, assuming you get caught and convicted.
About 7 years. Where's this going?
The man is willing to pay that price. Forfeit those years. Doesn't that give him the right to kill?
No.
I'm not talking about random slaughter. I'm talking about one single, well-reasoned execution. One you know will make the world a better, safer place.
Okay, this is getting awfully close to a confession. I think we better end this interview till you have benefit of counsel.
I don't want counsel. If you need me, I'll be at my shop. I won't run. Let me ask you one more question. In the course of your police work, have you ever handled a murder case where all of your sympathy was with the killer?
So, this is Cannon Boy.
You got nothing on me.
Then what are you doing in the pipe?
All right, so I made the dummy. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
Stuart, what are you really up to? It almost looks like you're getting ready to launch a person.
Not just any person. The great Jay Sony.
You're going to shoot yourself out of a cannon.
Hey, cannon flight has been the centerpiece of big tent artistry for over a century. It's been my lifelong dream, ever since I was 14.
And how old are you now?
16, but that's not the point. It's my dream. And you can't trample on a man's dream.
Fine, but can we channel this dream, say, to the French circus down by the pier?
That's not a circus. Circus gotta abuse animals and stuff clowns into cars. And of course, shoot a man out of a cannon.
We've confirmed that behind his pillar of the community front, Jean Patron was dealing drugs and guns to any and all buyers.
You agree with this, Cruz?
Lieutenant's undeniable. The only thing I can't figure out is how he hit it so well.
You guys aren't helping me out here. You got any suspects?
Dozens. Disgruntled gang members, Patron's own lieutenant, even a childhood pal.
Cruz, you with us?
What? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let's spit it out.
Did you ever want to walk away from a case because you felt the victim got what he deserved?
Look, our oath says we're to enforce the letter of the law.
You know it isn't always that simple.
Bobby, you want to be a lawyer, go to law school. Be a judge, run for office. Right now, I just need you to be a cop.
But I can't turn off my brain, Lieutenant. Or my heart.
You want me to replace you on this one? I can find
someone who won't give a thought to what he's doing. No thanks. I'll stay.
What exactly do you expect to find out here?
Okay, be the killer. You've planned this moment, okay?
Bobby.
Just go with me on this. You take your shot from up here. All eyes are on Patron, so you go the other way.
The ladder was down. We know he went this way.
Hard to climb down with a gun.
Maybe he had a strap.
It's pretty conspicuous. You got a toolkit on your bike?
What do you bet the serial number's been filed off?
Doesn't matter. This metal matches Best's tattoo.
That enough, or you want more?
every one we can get.
Where do you want us to put them?
Put them in the back seat of the cruisers if we have to.
Lieutenant, I understand you're harassing my friends.
Your friends, Mr. Plana, or your customers?
That shouldn't matter in the eyes of the law.
They're all here on legitimate charges. Mr. Perez's car was not registered, nor did it have taillights.
Yeah, after you kicked him in.
You think after what happened last night, I'm really going to leave the shooting gallery open?
Yo, man, you got no right.
Word. Look at that. Finally got him to agree on something.
Expect my lawyer.
What?
Just thinking about your little speech. Letter of the law.
I'm saving lives here.
Meaning it's okay to bend the law if your reasons are good enough? Guess it's not so simple after all.
They're up to something, TC. You can bank on it.
Where's my son?
Sir.
Oh, my God. Stewart, are you in there?
Relax, sir. You must be Mr. Jason.
You bet I am. And if my kid is in there...
He's fine. I'll go get him.
I'm Mr. Jason. We're not going to hold Stewart. But we suspect he's been playing with illegal explosives around the beach.
Thank God. I thought it was drugs.
It is pretty dangerous.
Why? Kids always play with firecrackers.
No, not firecrackers. Cannons.
Way to go, Stewart.
No. This is a serious matter. We need you to help us discourage him.
I've been trying to get this kid to show some initiative for years, some fire. This could be his moment.
His moment to die. He wants to shoot himself out of a cannon. He says it's his dream.
Well, you don't trample a man's dream.
Okay.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Bye-bye. Hi. Sorry you missed Bruce. He's not here right now.
Where is he?
He went out to road test a bike for a customer. I hope he helped you yesterday.
Yeah, well, it's a difficult case. We'll come back.
Actually, maybe you can help us. Your husband said he once knew John Patron?
Well, sure, I used to date John. You might say Bruce sort of stole me away from him.
Really? How romantic.
We moved out here about 10 years ago, my daughter Emily and I. I was going out with John then, and I met Bruce, and, you know, we just knew. John didn't really take it too well, though.
Was there trouble?
The night before my wedding, John came to the house, and he begged and said he'd never get over me. He said I was sorry.
What happened?
Nothing really. He showed up at our wedding reception, just for a little bit, said something to Bruce, and we never saw him again, at least not in person.
He, said you lost your daughter. I'm sorry to hear that.
She looks so much like you.
Mrs. Best, how did your daughter die? Suicide is a one-way ticket to hell. A mortal sin. Any good Catholic girl would know that. Emily Best knew it, didn't she?
I never discussed it with her.
You discussed other things, though. You were a priest or confessor, right?
If you know that, then you know I can't violate the seal of the sacrament by discussing her confidences.
She's dead, Father.
That doesn't change a thing.
She was an A student, a model kid who had everything to live for. No drugs or alcohol in her system when she took her life. How does that happen? Look, I have a sister. Now, she may not be the angel that Emily Best was, but I love her with all my heart. I'd die for her. I might even kill for her. Father, I do respect the confessional and your vows. So I'm going to ask yes or no questions. Answer only what I can confirm from outside sources, not what Emily confessed. All right? Was there ever a relationship between Emily Best and John Patron?
Well, what do you think?
I think we should be out there looking for John Patron's killer.
You won't say that when Stuart Jason blows himself up.
Yes, I will. Forget this thing, it's plug solid.
Well, even if it weren't, he would shoot himself right into that brick building. Now, if it were me, I'd rather land right into the water.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Haven't you ever wanted to join the circus?
As trapeze girl, not cannon girl.
Cannon girl.
John Patron never forgave Bruce Best. And he never got over loving Carol.
Priest tell you this?
His wife. Connect the dots.
But Carol had a daughter. A young, beautiful girl who could have been her mother's twin.
Oh, my God.
Charismatic, elegant John Patron befriends young, impressionable Emily Best.
Best know about that?
Probably. Patron was torturing him.
I can't have your wife, but I sure can have your stepdaughter.
But it still doesn't explain Emily's suicide.
Well, it does if you know Emily's inquest showed signs of recent forcible intercourse. And she died carrying a child.
Patron raped her.
Yeah. She went to Father Crane to ask permission to get an abortion.
Which, of course, he couldn't grant.
Maybe she couldn't take the shame, or maybe she was just afraid of her father. In any case, she took the easiest way out. Now, if this happened to Teresa, I would go to any lengths to achieve justice.
Maybe buy a gun.
Lose it, report it stolen.
Pick your time and your shot.
Whatever the threat of punishment, I'd take the risk.
We gotta tell somebody.
Ooh, not Calloway, that's for sure.
Or his wife. Or the sergeant. If we bring Best in, he'll be convicted dead bang.
Well, that's the risk he took. He He said he could give up 7 years.
Wouldn't last 7 days.
And a joint full of Patron's cronies and friends.
And what happens to his wife?
Look, guys, if we send this man up, we will regret it for the rest of our lives. He did the right thing. He did what any one of us would have done. How can we punish him for that?
What do we do?
Progress on the cannon?
We've searched sewer pipes, cement mixers, we've searched the part cannon. You name it. Whatever this kid's using, he's hiding it. So how's the Patron case going?
Ask me later. I haven't heard spit from the crew.
They're worrying me, TC. Too much whispering, too many conversations stopping when I walk by.
Exactly like we used to be around Palermo.
Only this case is a career buster if they blow it.
Or a career maker if they solve it.
That's a big if.
Look, Corey, I've been waiting all year for this group to gel. You know, to bond. Last week they were 4 cops playing one-on-one. This week they're a team.
So you're gonna give them enough rope?
All they need.
To hang you?
Splash. Hey, Stuart, if you die tomorrow, can I have your bike?
I'm not gonna die, Larry. Evil Knievel didn't die. Harry Houdini didn't die.
Sure he did. His appendix blew up.
Yeah, but not in the cannon.
But what if you do die?
If I die, then you become Cannon Boy.
No way.
Yes, you'll owe it to my memory.
This is your dream.
And what is your dream?
Well, to have sex with Carmen Electra.
Then that is what you must do.
Okay.
After you fulfill my dream.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a long time since my last confession.
God is happy you've come.
I found the weapon that killed John Patron. If I turn it in, a man will suffer or die. A man who has suffered way too much already. If I don't turn it in, I break my oath as a police officer and the law. What do I do, Father?
Having the weapon puts you in great danger. Who knows you have it?
Not my bosses, that's for sure.
I'm more concerned about the killer. Where is the weapon?
Right here. I brought it with me.
Step out into the chapel for a moment and say 10 Our Fathers while I give your question prayerful consideration.
Thank you, Father.
Well, Officer Cruz.
It's a one-time offer, gentlemen.
I heard that before.
Not for me, you haven't, and you never will again. Look, I know neither one of you shot John Patron, but that doesn't mean I can't haul your homies in night after night. Or you can issue a statement of truce on my terms. 1, you both go public declaring John Patron supplied guns and drugs to the gangs in Santa Monica.
What good does that do? Dissing a dead man.
It'll take the pressure off me and my people. put it on Stephen Plana?
Stephen Plana's gonna love that.
That's my problem. Number 2, each one of you exonerates the other in the murder. You issue a joint statement of grief.
Who's gonna buy that?
If you both sign it, everyone will. The reason Patron was able to get you both to the table is because he could cut off your dope and your weapons, right? Well, I can make your lives a living hell. And if you guys turn this down, believe me, it'll become my mission. Do we have a deal?
Ready for targeting?
Ready.
Activate video for posterity. Cannon Boy lives.
Officer Strickland. Is the lieutenant in? I thought you only came to visit him when his wife was off duty.
Special occasion.
I'll let him know you're in.
Not this time.
Susan?
This is an official visit.
Then I want my union rep.
You're not the subject of my investigation yet. Your unit is responsible for the Patron murder investigation.
Yes, it is. You should get a statement sometime today.
One of your officers tried to destroy evidence in that case. At least 3 others knew about it and covered it up.
That's not possible.
The suspect they're protecting is a motorcycle customizer named Bruce Best. There's a warrant for his arrest.
Fine. I'll serve it myself.
Yes, you will. You'll serve this one, too.
Robert Cruz?
You serve it, or I will.
This isn't official, Susan. This is personal, isn't it?
No.
You've been coming on to me all year long, but I wouldn't bite.
All in the line of duty.
So you tried to drive a wedge between Chris and me, but that didn't work.
You give me too much credit.
And you know that I can link you to Perry Marcus and the deaths he's caused.
TC, this could be a mild annoyance, or it could end your career. Or it might be really fun. Would you like to hear your options?
How do I look?
Words fail me.
Propulsion ready?
Trinitro-toluene ready, sir.
Ignition ready?
Ready, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, presenting the great J. Sony Cannon Boy.
Woohoo! Yeah!
I'm not going to deal with you, Susan.
With your wife's transfer to homicide in the pipeline, everything will be a lot easier for us without her underfoot all day long.
Get out.
You play ball. You bring Cruz to me, I make it look like you cleaned your own house.
What exactly do you mean by play ball?
Use your imagination. You don't play ball. I bring in Cruz. I point out his malfeasance went on right under your nose and you did nothing about it. Not a good first year of command.
And all this is supposed to bring us together somehow?
One does what one must to get what one needs.
I'll serve the papers on Cruz and Best. Then we'll talk.
It's showtime! Now risking life and limb for your entertainment, we now light the fuse. Ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home.
Attention all units. Witnesses report possible 1080 at Venice Park Cannon. Rolling fire units, PB units respond.
This is 1 PB, 2 and 3, 2 away. It's Cannon Boy.
3,
blow it.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Don't be, it's better this way. Come on, Sturt. Come on out. Oh my God, he's not gonna make the water!
Are you all right?
Great!
That was incredible!
But you're under arrest. That's okay. It was totally worth it. Take me, ladies. I'm ready to pay the price. Come on.
Bruce Best, I have a warrant for your arrest.
That hurt. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Hey, Sarge, I got the call. What's...
Officer Cruz, you've been accused of withholding evidence in an ongoing murder investigation. This is a criminal offense. And this is a warrant for your arrest.
Officers Granger, Strickland, Harper. Internal Affairs will be interviewing each of you separately concerning charges of abetting a cover-up and hindering an investigation. I suggest you say nothing until you obtain union counsel.
This is crazy. What possible evidence?
.30-06, recovered from the bottom of the marina.